part.
I pulled him. I never kissed him up there. I never told him something and then told you something else.
What if I told you that one night changed everything inside the Love Island villa? Welcome back to the channel. If you love Love Island USA drama, shocking twists, and honest recaps, make sure you subscribe because episode 26 delivered everything: heartbreak, emotional apologies, broken trust, and a cliffhanger that could completely change the competition. Episode 26 picks up right after the explosive movie night. Emotions are running high, and almost every Islander is forced to face the truth about their actions. The first conversation focuses on Kenzie, who is still feeling guilty after everything that happened with Caleb. Kenzie admits that she handled the situation badly and accepts that she unintentionally led Caleb on. She explains that dating multiple people at the same time isn't something she's used to, and seeing everything play back during movie night made her realize how much pain she caused. Her friends don't sugarcoat the situation. They tell her that what she did was unfair to Caleb, but they also respect the fact that she stood up, accepted responsibility, and didn't try to make excuses. Kenzie becomes emotional and says she never wanted to hurt anyone. She admits she made mistakes, learned from them, and promises herself that she won't repeat them. Meanwhile, another emotional storyline unfolds between Casey and Tiara. After movie night, Tiara is deeply hurt because Casey wasn't completely honest about everything that happened during Casa Amor. Tiara questions why Casey kept saying he had to force a connection with another girl, when the videos clearly showed multiple kisses and moments together. Casey tries to explain that he wanted to explore his options because that's what Love Island is about, but he admits he should have been honest from the beginning. Tiara isn't angry because he explored another connection. She's angry because he didn't tell her the full truth. Eventually, Casey apologizes and admits he handled the situation poorly. Tiara accepts his apology, but it's obvious that rebuilding trust won't happen overnight. On the other side of the villa, Kenzie decides to have another private conversation, this time with Dylan. She apologizes once again for making him feel hurt over the last few days. Instead of arguing, Dylan calmly explains that even though the past few days were difficult, those conversations actually helped them understand each other better. Kenzie smiles as she tells Dylan that he has become the most genuine connection she's found in the villa. She admits that she's now completely focused on him and doesn't want to repeat the mistakes she made earlier. For the first time in several episodes, Kenzie and Dylan finally look like one of the strongest couples in the villa. But while one relationship is getting stronger, another relationship is about to reach its breaking point, and that relationship belongs to Sincere and Melanie. After everything that was exposed during movie night, Sincere knows he has no choice but to face Melanie and take full responsibility for his actions. He pulls Melanie aside for a private conversation and begins by apologizing from the bottom of his heart. Sincere admits that watching himself on the big screen was painful. He says he finally understands how badly his actions hurt Melanie and realizes that saying sorry isn't enough. Trying to explain his behavior, Sincere opens up about his past. He says that growing up, he always tried to please everyone around him. That habit followed him into adulthood, and instead of making the right decisions, he kept worrying about everyone else's feelings. But Melanie isn't convinced. She immediately challenges his explanation. Melanie tells Sincere that Casa Amor wasn't about people-pleasing. It was his own decision to explore another connection. She reminds him that she watched every clip with her own eyes, and nothing can erase what she saw. Then she says something that leaves Sincere speechless. She tells him that he already lost her once, earned another chance, and then made the exact same mistake all over again. According to Melanie, every time Sincere promised to prove himself through actions, he failed when it mattered the most. She says she spent the entire summer crying over him, defending him, believing in his growth, and giving him chance after chance. Now, she feels completely exhausted. Melanie tells Sincere that he doesn't deserve her right now because he hasn't treated her the way she deserved to be treated. Those words hit Sincere hard. He admits that she's right. He says he feels ashamed, disgusted with his own actions, and accepts that he hurt the person who meant the most to him inside the villa. Even though he still loves Melanie and wants to fight for their relationship, he knows that trust can't be rebuilt with words alone. Meanwhile, another important conversation takes place between Casey and Ania. Casey apologizes for everything that happened between them. He admits that watching himself during movie night was embarrassing and says he regrets many of the things he said. Ania listens carefully and appreciates that Casey is finally taking accountability instead of making excuses. She tells him that despite everything, she genuinely wants him to be happy. Casey also wishes the best for Ania, and says he's happy that she has found comfort with Carl. The conversation ends with both of them agreeing to move forward without any more resentment. Back inside the villa, the Islanders begin noticing that tensions are finally starting to settle. But everyone knows one thing: the hardest decision of the season is still waiting. And before the night ends, Love Island is about to deliver another shocking twist that nobody sees coming. The Islanders are called together for the next recoupling ceremony. Everyone prepares to make their decisions, but before the night can end, another shocking announcement changes everything. The Islanders are told to vote for the two couples they believe are the least compatible. And the biggest surprise comes next. The final decision won't be made inside the villa. America will decide who stays and who could be sent home. That announcement leaves every Islander shocked, because suddenly no couple feels completely safe. Strong couples may survive, weak couples could be in serious danger, and one unexpected public vote could completely change the rest of the season. The biggest question is whether Melanie will ever give Sincere another chance. Right now, her trust is completely broken, and Sincere has a mountain to climb if he wants to win her back. Kenzie and Dylan finally look like one of the strongest couples in the villa, and could become fan favorites if they continue building their connection. Casey also has an opportunity to prove that he has truly learned from his mistakes. But the biggest danger now is the public vote. With the Islanders choosing the least compatible couples and America making the final decision, a shocking dumping now feels almost inevitable. One emotional goodbye could be just around the corner. Who do you think deserves another chance? Should Melanie forgive Sincere, or is it finally time for her to move on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because episode 27 is going to bring even more drama, unexpected twists, and another unforgettable night inside the Love Island USA villa.